barrels per day.
190 to 166.
There's Apple's under pressure.
You buy stocks on Tuesday and sell them on Friday.
Market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in oil.
Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 futures chart. Just before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in joining my Signal service and copying my personal trades, then please do not hesitate to visit my website dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small joining fee of $29.99. But let's start here with the S&P 500. Yesterday was a horrible day. We fell 1.18%. Due to many different fundamental factors. We had the consumer number come in, which it was a terrible number, 95 versus 97 expected. So that just shows us that the consumer is starting to weaken, and these are some positives that many analysts and investors have held on to as of recent, as other data has started to look grim. So now that the consumer starting to roll over, this is not going to help the broad stock market. But to save the day, after the closing bell yesterday, we had Microsoft and Google report earnings. Both were a miss. Okay, so the quarters weren't great, but I think analysts have come out and cheered the fact that they perhaps weren't as bad as what they initially anticipated. So we have seen a nice pop in the trading session today so far. The S&P 500 is up 1%. I think the Nasdaq's up around 1.7%. But if you are a bull in this market, do not think that you've won the race yet. Okay. Because as we all know, we have the Fed coming out today with an interest rate hike, and the fact that the market is already up 1% going into this Fed rate hike is a negative. You do not want the market to be going into the meeting and the statement and the conference call with the market up 1%. If anything, you'd actually want it to be down in the negative. So this should be taken as a negative. I think that this is going to be a head fake. And then after the closing bell, we have Facebook that's going to come out and report earnings, and I think it's going to be a very similar outlook to what Snap gave us last week. And of course, we all know what happened to Snapchat stock loss last week. It was down 40%. I'm not saying that Facebook's going to go down 40%, but I really am anticipating a horrible looking quarter and outlook for the company. So I really do believe we've got our work cut out, especially if you're a bull. But I think I'm sticking by my bias here. I fully anticipate a rollover. I think we go back down towards 3,500, which is fresh lows here. The VIX is still hovering around 20. I think that in previous trading bear market bull, just like this one here on the 6th of January and this one here back in late March, when the VIX hit 20 or just dropped below 20, that's typically when all the bears return and send the market back down to fresh lows. And then don't forget, guys, on Thursday, the grand finale, we have Apple reporting earnings, the largest company in the world. And if Apple has a bad day, then the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100 have a bad day. It's as simple as that. It has the heaviest weightage in both the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100. So it's going to be a very big day on Thursday as well. And of course, we have some key inflation numbers. So I'm bearish here. I'm not trusting this green candlestick that we're seeing at this moment in time. I personally think that we could easily roll over once the market opens today, and continue our move towards the downside. I think we just need to take out the 0.23 fib area, and then that opens up a trapdoor all the way down to the fresh lows.
500,000 barrels per day.
190 to 166.
There's Apple's under pressure.
You buy stocks on Tuesday and sell them on Friday.
Market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in oil.